sorry for the delay. Computers decided to turn against me.
Microsoft PowerPoint doesn't like us.
It's the beginning of the computer AI revolution. It begins with
Hold the mic up. Maybe this is trying to
PowerPoint's like, no, I think I'd want to work.
Okay.
no, it's and then it progresses to full on
Alright. Hello and welcome to our panel. You'll have to forgive both myself and Amber. It is our first time ever hosting a panel.
I need no apologies. I make no apologies.
Yeah. Pardon me, I will be obvious nerves. Okay. We are PABS, the post-apocalypse broadcast studio. For those of you who don't know us, we are basically a small studio that is continually getting larger, who produce a fully animated and voiced unique storyline in the universe of Quality Question. I've forgotten what to say next.
that's an introduction.
Yes, my mind's gone blank. So
We like to cover the untold stories of the wasteland. That's what this project is. It's the untold stories.
it's literally the name of the series.
That is it, blatantly. And what it's going to cover is everything from when the war begins, all the way up until the start of the original fic. So there's all of the gore, all of the horror, and none of the niceness. So it's fantastic.
We want to try and take a spin on how the wasteland came to be, all the different elements in it, without directly trying to have any sort of reference or impact to the actual fiction wrote by P.A.B.S.
Yeah, P.A.B.S.
Yeah, without touching on that or even touching on show stuff. With that, I forgot to progress the panel.
Yes, I should have done that at the beginning. Ta-da!
We have a very slick presentation slide.
Now that the
It's like
studio's
less
are
like actual presentation.
who are we? We are.
Yes, this is.
Yes, this is the actor.
Oh yeah, this is
in order.
introducing us.
It's actually in order, going from top to bottom, goes from right to left.
Yeah.
But of course, I planned this.
So Captain Horse needs no introduction. He's got a panel later, don't go to that. I am Afro or Spitfire or many other names, but for this, call me Afro. I'm a VA co-director of the VA department, obviously.
And sadly, this is an outdated slide. Whilst I'm Scribble Sketch, I am also on the voice actors team. I am also in public relations, which is probably bad because of all the stress today.
He's going to need a long lie down after this.
Yes. Now, I cannot read the notes either.
Question mark. Mystery.
What this slide was supposed to be.
Intrigue.
What is behind the spinning cog? It's not spinning, I just realised.
What do we do? It's
Well, we just said what we do.
We panic.
We do the animated series thing.
very true. I might have jumped the gun there. Okay.
I forgot to be speaking into the microphone. That would be
Yeah, that would help.
Yes.
Otherwise, my jokes don't carry the back of the room.
All right. This is.
Okay, are we just moving straight into? Oh yeah, this is just some of the more well-known people who we have in the studio. I mean, there's one of my drawings somewhere up there. We also have.
Disgruntled Spitfire is his one.
I don't actually recognise all these.
We have Kelchan, or going from Zach. We have going from left to, or sorry, yeah, from I'm forgetting my left and rights now. From right to left. I actually can't remember that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have
First.
Kelchan. He's our he's. I can't remember. He's in the 3D team. I can't remember what his exact position is. This is going very well, as you can see. We have me, as you can see. We have Argo Damon.
Some of you may know his
He's
3D models.
assisting in our animation department. Is that one of Siddich's drawings?
That is Dark Sittich. Yes.
Yeah, Dark Siddich. He is a member of the Concept Art team. Yep. And whose is that one on the left? I don't know.
I can't remember.
I can't tell the SFM stuff apart. So someone on the team that's just going to be very annoying.
If they're watching this, they're going to just be like, they forgot me.
Okay.
Moving swiftly along.
whilst we are a small studio, we are kind of a combination of two others, as well as a lot of our members derive from two other studios. Some of you may know them, some of you may not. Those studios are Stable Tech Studios and the Overmare Studios. One of them producing a 2D variant of something similar to what we're doing. They're producing the 2D variant of the actual fiction, if I remember correctly. And Overmare Studios are making a game. A lot of our team comes from both of those studios, and a lot of them, like myself and Afro, are independents who are solely affiliated with PABS.
Yeah, we don't want anyone else.
Okay, so
What we are producing is, as we've said earlier, I should really speak into the microphone, is the title of our series, Following Equestria, Untold Stories of the Wasteland.
take some pictures.
We should have had music on.
One of 6 things are about to happen. The consequences will be felt far and wide as they ripple through the wasteland. Consequences that will be decided by none. This wasteland provides fertile ground for the propagation of these consequences. Infinite names and infinite possibilities. And every pony has a story behind them, and even the slightest of actions, from the least known of ponies, have created the world we live in. As some would say, this wasteland is in chaos. Others would say good luck, but truthfully, there's no such thing.
That's outdated.
Very outdated.
So yeah, that's our trailer.
That was one of our trailers, yes, that was released earlier this year. I think that was released prior to BABS Con.
I have no idea what the progress of the episode 1 is, but I don't know what I'm talking about. We don't have any 3 people here, so.
How does a studio like ours work? Well, it's quite complicated and simplistic in another way. We are broken down into departments. How does that work? And those departments are, as you see, they are post effects, animation, music, voice acting, public relations, 2D and concept, and writing. And my comrades here will
I'm going to
touch on that.
take you through
With
the process. So
writing.
starting with writing team. So going over to me, is this still going to work at this distance? Okay. So
We hope.
So the slide listed me as the what? Okay.
We take it back now then.
Okay. So the slide listed me as the director of the 2D team, but I'm also the co-director of the writing department. The writing department is led by James Vermont, who you might have seen on the credits for the trailer there. So, I mean, how much more illustration do you need? We write scripts. It's a small team. We're a bit lazy as the other departments go. We do our work first, and then we just kind of sit there and wait for everyone else to catch up. I mean, I'm not sure what there else is to say. We're writers. We write things. We hide in a hole.
You moved the cursor again.
Oh,
Yay!
okay.
That's why.
I'm just used to not having.
You
PowerPoint
just keep
up
it
that
and
way.
we'll give you a nod, okay?
Yeah.
That's what I was.
So and then moving on to yeah, it's still me. I'm just gonna carefully lift this up.
You moved the cursor.
Oh god! I'll just leave it to you. I can't see the screen.
Just nod to him.
Yeah. Okay. So this slide is also slightly out of date because the the guy on the left there has since left the studio. He still helps out a bit. That is Lucas Solomon, also known as Wuna. And there's me on the right there. When we press the thing. So yeah, we do concept art things. This is wheeling through a few of them. These are some of the older ones. I think they're all episode 1 concepts. Then we have like cool stuff like that by Sidic, the Raider. I think there's a video following this, which I think if you just press it, it'll go through. It's going to list some of our artists. Keep going. So yeah, there's some of Dark Sidic's work. He does some very good stuff. He's really cool raiders. Yeah, quite a few. We could just have him doing raiders all day, and that would be fine.
We could fill an entire panel with just his work.
Yeah, he does a lot of stuff as well.
Oh god.
We have James Cork, who is at this convention.
He's actually vending out in the hall.
He's vending, yeah. So you can go and say hi to him and buy some of his stuff. He also does some pretty good stuff. That's not Fallout Question stuff there, but
You could be.
There's me. I have a panel later where I'll talk more about me. So you need to hang on for listening to me talk about myself now. I'll do it later. But that's some of my animation work, which I'll be talking more about later because it's an animation thing we've got later. Yes, I'm speaking into my microphone. This guy has actually since left the studio because he's a bit busy, but he has done work for us before. Carry on. Does this not have the video?
Yeah, kind of.
Just keep talking.
Sorry, I'm just kind of confused by the presentation here. Okay.
All right. One of the important things about how our studio works is the cooperation and collaboration between our members. We cannot produce what we do alone. We have to work as a team. Often artists and whatnot have certain weaknesses in their drawings. Other artists might have parts of their skill that complement another's. The line art here was done by Lucas Solomon, Wuna. He's incredibly modest and will say he is not good with colours and shading and tones. But his line work is pretty damn awesome. But
the logo that we have.
yeah, he was responsible for our logo. Pardon me. So watch this example will show. Lucas did not touch on the colours for this piece. If I remember correctly, it was James Cork who did the colours for this piece. And you can see that the cooperation between the two of them produced a pretty stunning piece of artwork. That is the kind of example that our 2D team do. And we do backgrounds as well.
We'll take this.
So sometimes we do backgrounds. it's a bit of a pain finding artists to cover all the skills we need. We can get all the character artists we like, but
Department, I am the co-head of it, and what we do in the VA department is practically what our initials stand for. We make sure that our models aren't basically just lip-flapping mutes. And we like to go through a lot of strenuous and a lot of extensive tasks to make sure that our voice actors are up to scratch. And of course, I'm one of the co-heads, and this lovely chap behind us is Cider Barrel, the other head of the department, who is actually sat in the front row just there. So if you want to wave your hand, Cider. Yeah, big round of applause. No. But yeah, we generally go through all of the applicants, making sure they're okay. But it's not as strict as I'm making it sound. I say we go through extensive checks. What we like to do is make sure that our voice actors have microphones of a decent quality so that we can actually put a quality recording with all of the brilliant animation that we have, because as you've seen, if we let it down, then it would be on our heads and we'd be in big trouble. So we like to make sure that we've got people up to scratch.
My mistake.
Yeah, you want a bit ahead today?
Yeah, sorry.
Now, we are currently working on episode 1, and as you saw the outdated slide, that's coming hopefully sometime over this year or next. But we can't really show anything from it because it's all confidential, hush-hush, and we don't want espionage of stealing our stuff. What we do have planned, though, is where we all went wrong. because we love it when we go wrong. We encourage, if you mess up, cut them, put them on another file, send them in as well, because they're just what we like to laugh at.
Are you going to finally do anything right?
Some of the time we do some things right, most of the time we mess up, which is what we have here to show.
Yeah, all it is in the episode.
This is where it went horribly wrong.
Yes.
Okay, time to do the lines for General Shifter.
It's me.
You old colonial British, yes. Hello, laddie. Orders are orders. Up starts the villain. I will have you clapped in a naval convoy, and then you will know what orders are all about. You, Robbie, drop your hook into this baby now. I'm first. I'm the best, because I'm the general. I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my spout.
Personally, I think we should catalog. Personally, I think we should catalog every zebra in Equestria. They are too dangerous. Sound like Jonah Jameson. Bring me pictures of Spider-Man, damn it! Sanctions have been placed on imports from zebra. Now apparently I'm going to sue you. Oh my. Personally, I think we should catalog every zebra in Equestria. They are dangerous. They're bringing crime, they're bringing chems, and some, I assume, are good people. Trump for Princess 2016.
Thanks for the chivalry. What? Thanks for the chivalry. Thanks for the chivalry. Ah, come on. How do you shave? Because honestly, you missed a little bit. No, right there. No. Up a bit, left a bit. No, there, yes. Improv.
This is the name those spies have given themselves? They will regret. Regret. It seems like rabbit season's everywhere.
We have moved to our new domain, and in case you haven't got the joke already, I am talking about our brand new YouTube channel. But before you go and check out our shiny new digs, let me tell you about some of the conventions we're hijacking. Now, for sake, I wasn't meant to say hijacking. Yes, a brand new one with less complicated address. That's our, and by that I mean my, fans can find our base of entertainment much easier. You can find it along the hallway You can find it along the hallway alongside the. You can find it down the hallway to the. And possibly others. That's it. Yep. For fuck's sake, I just read up the director. And possibly others. That's it. No. You've done it again. And that's it. Oh my god. And possibly others. Yep. And I am super excited to. Screw you! On the sake, we have moved to our new domain, and in case you haven't got the joke yet, I am talking about our YouTube channel. But before you go and check out our shiny new digs, let me tell you about some of the conventions we're attending. That's BrabsCon.
So yeah, don't let that be the impression you get of us. And also, if there's a big enough fan appeal, all of those bloopers will be animated. No, I'm joking, I can't make those promises. If it was called out, they would be though. But yeah, that's basically what we do in VA.
I think Kelchan would kill you if you promised that, Kelchan does all our lip sync
Also,
work. Lip sync work on the SFN is a pain in the bum.
yeah, not everyone in our department has such a lovely use of swear words as well. We have to bleep those. Moving on. Taking it to other cons.
Going on to the 3D animation.
Apps that make music for us. So, whenever you hear music, you're going to know that guaranteed. Most of the time it's going to be all original. Now, sometimes we might use and dabble into, I always forget the word, public domain, as it were. Yeah. But for most of the time we're going to try and keep it all self-contained, because we do have a fantastic team of musicians that work for us and lend their talents. And once again, music, VA, and this stunning animation goes together to make you laugh, make you cry. Hopefully, most of the time, make you cry. And
With that kind.
with that kind, you might be laughing at all of our bloopers and the cute white pony swearing, but
Broadcaster.
yeah, the broadcaster. But most of the time, we're going to try and keep it somewhat of a serious nature. But do we have a example of our music?
Yes, the important thing to note about why a lot of our music is produced in-house is because there's only so much voice can emphasize.
Yeah.
Music complements a scene. A good soundtrack or background can really make or break a scene, and you're about to see some examples of what our music team has produced. Here, yes. I forget how to articulate.
Okay.
That was the music.
That's a small example of some of the stuff our music team produce.
I just want to hear more now.
As you can see, putting together an animated series, there's a lot of moving parts.
We were at P.A.B.S. Con and PowerPoint Con.
Just in case you couldn't tell, we're using PowerPoint.
PowerPoint Con was our best one.
And they didn't let me get to the next part. And all of our presentations are done in PowerPoint, where public relations, like myself, are responsible for putting together the presentations that you see. And I have to do something because PowerPoint tried to screw us over earlier. Which is the delay. I apologize for that again.
All the essential software: Photoshop, After Effects, Swiss Filmmaker, my PowerPoint.
Another thing we do in public relations is we manage our social media, such as the video earlier said, our swanky new digs, which are not so swanky or new anymore.
These are our pages. Go to them.
Yes. We are available. You can see our stuff when it releases and our trailers at the YouTube channel, and you can follow, or what is it? I'm not up to date with Facebook.
Like us.
Like, that's it, yes.
Like us.
What's the thing you do on Facebook?
What is this book face?
Another thing, we also have a website. Once it's still under construction, the most critical part of the website is there. You can see it. The cursor doesn't go on that. Okay, you can see it.
Yeah, there's the amount point.
Yeah, there's the hour.
The important
apply
part is
button.
applying, yes.
This is where you can apply to be a member of our team. We are pretty much always looking for staff. Just hit us up there, apply. You can be one of us. And that
Maybe you might do a
pretty
better
much
job.
wraps it up. If you have, we have time for a few questions, maybe.
Maybe about 5 minutes.
We have 5 minutes, so if people want to ask us questions,
Yeah, 5 minutes is fine.
Answer as best we can.
Not really, no. 10 minutes over the next time.
yeah. So,
Okay.
any questions, queries, concerns?
You did overrun a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Questions?
I think that's
Absolutely
I
dumbstruck.
think we did such a good job. No one's got questions or ambiguity. They know what's happening.
yeah.
When did we start?
When did we start?
I think it was sometime mid 2015. The studio was put together by Joy. Joystick. I mean, it was because that recruitment video. That was kind of like, wasn't that the first like big wave of recruitment?
Yeah.
And that would have been a couple of months after. So yeah, sometime mid 2015.
Okay.
Trying to be quick with the answers so we can fit in as many as possible.
Okay.
But it appears that it was a
Thank
a
you
short
very
interview.
much for coming, and we are terribly sorry for the delay in kicking this all off.
Albert
And
hates us.
the very unprofessional manner in which we presented the content.
Stop bringing it up, dude.
Also, we have a quick little surprise, an EU first. A lot of our content is usually over in the States. We haven't really branched into the EU yet, in terms of going to conventions. As
And
such,
as of this year, it's still though.
as such, we
Politics joke.
our merchandise hasn't really made it to the side of the pond yet.
Until now.
Yes, we have pretty much a exclusive right now. We have a very limited amount of prints from a lot of the artists you've seen that we will just be over there, or you can find us around the place. We have those to give out to you guys. It's a EU first.
Well, why are you asking them?
I'm not sure I was asking a question. Anyway, that's
We're
pretty
selling
much it.
prints.
Thank you very much for coming.
We'll be over there. You can buy them.
We have been this train wreck of a presentation. You can give us.
Thank you for sitting through this. We have been PABS or P.A.B.S. We're still not clear on it.
They still have no proper time for
Enjoy the rest of the